PFT on Yahoo Sports. Peter King and Mike Florio, all the big stories in the National Football League. And the Bengals have become a huge story with their Week 17 win over the Kansas City Chiefs, ending the two-time defending AFC champions' 8-game winning streak, making the Bengals a division champ for the first time in 6 years. And along the way, thanks to 11 catches for 266 yards and 3 touchdowns, making JaMarr Chase once again the betting favorite to be the Offensive Rookie of the Year. It was a lock for Mac Jones not that long ago, but a couple of losses by the Patriots, Peter, coupled by that huge performance by Chase, who had been quiet for extended stretches, looks like it's now in the bag for JaMarr Chase.
You know, Mike, JaMarr Chase is going to finish this season as the leader in the AFC in receiving yards as a rookie. And he's almost certainly going to finish as the NFL leader in yards per catch. He's at 18.1 right now. And look, if you had asked me 2 weeks ago, I would have said I'll take Mac Jones for Offensive Rookie of the Year. But then another really lowly performance by Mac Jones against Buffalo. And obviously JaMarr Chase has absolutely exploded, including having the best receiving game in Bengals team history in the week they clinched their first division title in 6 years. Mike, I don't see anything changing in Week 18. I'll be voting for JaMarr Chase for Offensive Rookie of the Year.
And it is amazing how one game can change everything and alter perceptions. And, you know, it's fun to pay attention to where these trends are going as the season unfolds. But we have to remember there are always more games. And it can take one game, 2 games, maybe just one play that changes the perceptions of where this is going. And now, Peter, let me look a little more broadly at this. Joe Burrow, I know Sims has been all over this, the potential comeback player of the year over Dak Prescott, given what Burrow has done. He had that devastating knee injury in November of last year, and he has not missed a beat this entire season. Zach Taylor, potential coach of the year consideration. I could even get behind the argument that Joe Burrow should get MVP consideration, although I think it's going to be impossible to wrest it away from Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I mean, you know, look, about 3 weeks ago, I would say that I was strongly thinking of Aaron Rodgers, Cooper Kupp, and Jonathan Taylor. But I think if I had to vote today, I'd probably vote for Aaron Rodgers. Probably. I want to think about it a little bit more. And look, Joe Burrow has had a stupendous year. Comeback Player of the Year is a weird category because, I mean, and again, look, I am not diminishing the difficulty of returning from a knee injury. But, and again, I'm going to say this, and I say it somewhat sarcastically. Who doesn't return from a knee injury? Seriously, who doesn't? Is there maybe
Dominic Foxworth?
One out of, but what, 1 out of 50 players in their prime gets a torn ACL or something serious and doesn't return? I'm just asking the question rhetorically because I'm not sure that, and look, the fact is that Burrow got his a little bit late. And at the time when he got his knee injury, everybody thought, well, he might miss a little bit at the start of 2021, but he didn't. And as you say, he's been great the whole way. The Dak Prescott injury, to me, was a significantly more severe injury than that. And I don't know what you count. I don't know what you don't count. I'm really tempted by Bosa's case in San Francisco because you have to have the ability to put so much torque on that knee when you're rushing the passer. And look, I mean, I think any one of those 3 guys, and I'm sure there are others who are deserving, but again, I don't think it's any miracle of science that somebody comes back from a knee injury.
Well, and one of the mysteries of the Comeback Player of the Year award generally is nobody really knows what it means. It can mean a bunch of different things. And I think of Shereen Williams, who has one of the votes for the various AP awards. When Ryan Tannehill won Comeback Player of the Year in 2019, her reaction was, coming back from what? Sucking? Like, what are you coming back from? And we've seen that. Matthew Stafford, 2011, what was he coming back from? So it's a weird category, but the Bengals, by virtue, Peter, of being the AFC North champions, are firmly in the conversation for multiple awards, starting with JaMarr Chase as Offensive Rookie of the Year. That's it for now. Thanks, as always, for some of your time. We'll see you again down the road.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.